Scottie Scheffler currently has an 8-shot lead heading into the final round of the tour event this week. And at this point, when the guy in second makes a birdie, it feels like that Chris Paul clip.
Is this the dagger?
To cut the lead to 42. But that is not actually the point of this video. The point of this video is that Scottie Scheffler is currently on staff with TaylorMade, as everybody knows. But his what's in the bag, it's kind of boring. It stays the same week to week. Although this week, he actually did move from his normal Vokey T grind 60 degree to a low bounce K grind. But what I think a lot of people don't realize is that before TaylorMade, Scottie Scheffler had one of the greatest free agent what's in the bags the world has ever been lucky enough to see. So let's run through it. Driver was a Ping G400 LST, 8.5 degree set at 7.9 with a Fujikura Atmos Tour Spec Black 7X. 3-wood was a Nike VR Pro limited edition. And I know this says 15 on it, but apparently this was a 13.5 degree bent to 12.5 degrees with an Aldila Rogue Black 70 TX. Now 3-iron wise, he has stayed pretty loyal to the Srixon ZU85, a 3-iron which I believe is bent down to 19, and a Nippon Modus Ghost graphite on steel technology 10X. And before eventually switching into the ZU85 in the 4-iron as well, he actually used to play a Srixon Z785, this right here in the 4-iron. And also you might notice the KBS shafts. For a little while before settling on X100s in his irons, he used to play the KBS Tour Money Taper 130X. And speaking of his irons, he used to play the TaylorMade P730s 5-through pitching wedge. It's funny to me how we were just talking about all of the custom TaylorMade irons that were based on the 730s, and Scottie used to play them as well. I cannot be the only one who's thinking, out of all of the staff players who deserve custom irons, one of the best ball strikers of all time simply plays off the rack P7TWs bent at a degree strong. Wild. But moving on to free agent Scottie's wedges, we have Callaway Mac Daddy 4 Raws in a 50 S grind and 56 S grind as well. But finally, you've got first team all hands Captain Scottie Scheffler's Lobber, which was a sick Artisan Golf custom. You've got sort of an L-ish grind, I would say, on this thing. Toe relief, trail edge, and heel. And all of the relief gives him a ton of versatility, but they also added a leading edge grind up front to stop this thing from digging, even though Scottie has a lot of shaft lean. Now, to be fair, Scottie has used a fair share of putters in his career, especially early in his career, but in those earlier stages of his career, he did always seem to go back to this, a Scottie Cameron Super Rat #1. Stainless steel head with a German stainless steel insert, and golf ball has pretty much always remained the same, a Titleist Pro V1. Now, what's funny is he didn't really become the Scottie Scheffler we know today until he signed with TaylorMade. So my question to you guys is, do you think he would be better or worse than he is today if he remained a free agent? I think that is a really interesting thing to think about.